This isn't just another car company. This is a storm, and it's rolling straight toward Tesla. While everyone was busy watching Elon Musk conquer space and dominate EV headlines, a quiet giant in China was rewriting the rules of the game. Its name? BYD. And now, it's not just competing, it's threatening to end the way we think about electric cars. With batteries that won't burn, prices that undercut the market, and a new charging system that's breaking physics, BYD isn't coming. It's already here, and it might just bury the entire EV industry in the process. The breakthrough. For years, BYD quietly built its empire, assembling batteries, perfecting electric drivetrains, and studying the global EV market with precision. It wasn't trying to be flashy. It was methodical, strategic, and patient. But now, the silence is over. BYD has dropped what may be the most disruptive bombshell in the history of electric vehicles, the Super E platform. This isn't just a new feature or a software update. It's a complete reimagining of how EVs charge, how they perform, and how they're priced. At the heart of this system is the promise of gas-like charging times, not hours, not even half an hour. BYD is talking in minutes. That claim alone sent shockwaves through the global auto industry. Suddenly, the biggest argument against EVs, charging time, was on the verge of being erased. But BYD didn't stop there. Their new platform also boasts smarter energy management, longer range, and better thermal control. It's not just a charger, it's a comprehensive EV ecosystem built for scale and speed. The moment this announcement hit the news, analysts started questioning whether Tesla could maintain its lead. Automakers across the world began re-evaluating their timelines. BYD didn't just innovate, they changed the conversation. This wasn't a challenge to Tesla's crown. It was a warning shot aimed at every legacy carmaker still clinging to combustion. The message was clear: adapt fast or be left behind. Because BYD is no longer chasing the future, it's building it. Charging revolution. The slow charging time of electric vehicles has long been a thorn in the side of mass adoption. While gas stations can refuel a car in under 5 minutes, most EVs still require at least 30 minutes at a fast charger, and often much longer. That delay is more than an inconvenience. It's a deal breaker for millions of potential buyers. People don't want to wait. They want speed, convenience, and freedom. This is exactly where BYD's new charging system flips the script. With their Super E platform, BYD claims it can deliver charging speeds that rival traditional fuel stops. Imagine plugging in your EV and hitting 80% in just a few minutes, barely enough time to grab a coffee. If this becomes standard, it could erase the anxiety that's plagued EVs for over a decade. Faster charging doesn't just mean happier drivers. It also means smaller queues at charging stations, less strain on infrastructure, and a smoother transition for cities and countries trying to go green. It's a chain reaction. One breakthrough leads to another. The entire industry has been waiting for someone to solve this problem. Tesla made strides with its supercharger network, but it's still a closed system. BYD, on the other hand, is designing its tech for global use and possibly for partnerships. That kind of openness could accelerate the electric revolution in ways no one anticipated. Tesla's problem. Tesla was the pioneer, the disruptor, the brand that made electric vehicles cool. For over a decade, it had no real rival. With sleek designs, insane acceleration, and a supercharger network stretching across continents, Tesla built an empire from the ground up. But now, that empire is showing cracks, and BYD is aiming straight at them. One of Tesla's greatest strengths, its premium image, is now becoming a weakness. The cars are expensive. The Model S and Model X sit far above what most buyers can afford, and even the more accessible Model 3 and Model Y are priced well out of reach for many markets. BYD, in contrast, is building high-performance electric cars at prices that feel almost too good to be true. The Dolphin, the Seal, these aren't just affordable, they're advanced, and they're coming fast. While Tesla continues to refine its full self-driving system and expand solar projects, BYD is focusing on the core, building reliable, fast-charging, safe electric vehicles that anyone can buy. They aren't promising the moon. They're promising practicality and delivering it. Worse for Tesla, BYD is vertically integrated. They make their batteries, motors, and even chips. Tesla still relies on key suppliers, and that creates vulnerabilities. In an era of unstable global supply chains, BYD's self-reliance gives it a massive advantage in both cost and speed. Tesla isn't going away anytime soon, but it's no longer alone at the top. BYD isn't trying to beat Tesla at Tesla's game. They're changing the game entirely. Blade battery. One of BYD's most powerful weapons is something most drivers will never see: the blade battery. While other manufacturers chase range by cramming in more power, BYD took a different route: safety, efficiency, and long-term durability. And the result is redefining what an EV battery should be. The blade battery is built using lithium iron phosphate, or LFP. Unlike the nickel-based batteries used in most EVs, LFP chemistry is more stable, less prone to overheating, and significantly cheaper to produce. But BYD didn't stop at chemistry. The physical design, long, thin battery cells arranged in a dense, blade-like structure, improves heat dissipation and minimizes fire risk. In extreme safety tests, including the infamous nail penetration test, BYD's battery didn't explode. It didn't catch fire. It didn't even smoke. For a market still haunted by news of battery fires, that's a game changer. But safety is just the start. LFP batteries tend to last longer with less degradation over time. That means fewer replacements, better resale value, and lower maintenance costs. And since BYD makes these batteries in-house, they avoid the expensive markup other automakers face. Tesla has begun using LFP batteries in some models too, but they still rely heavily on suppliers. BYD owns the entire process. That's not just good business, it's a strategic moat. With the blade battery, BYD isn't just competing, it's raising the bar and forcing the rest of the industry to follow. Hybrid edge. While most electric car makers are racing toward full electrification, BYD has taken a more flexible path. Enter the Super DM hybrid system, a powerful blend of electric and gasoline that's rewriting the rules for plug-in hybrids. At the heart of BYD's hybrid vehicles is a 1.5-liter engine paired with a cutting-edge electric drivetrain. It's not a backup system, it's a seamless dance between two power sources. The result? Thermal efficiency over 43%, exceptional fuel economy, and shockingly smooth transitions between modes. The system adapts on the fly, maximizing range and performance depending on how and where you drive. This is especially important in countries where the charging infrastructure is still catching up. Not everyone can plug in at home. Not every town has a fast charger. BYD's hybrid models, like the Song Plus DMI, give drivers the freedom to go electric when they can and use gas when they must. It's a practical solution for a world in transition, and for millions of drivers still hesitant about going fully electric, BYD offers a middle ground that's anything but a compromise. While Tesla abandoned hybrids entirely, BYD perfected them, and in doing so, they've opened the door to an entirely different segment of the global market. Global push. BYD isn't just making noise in China, it's spreading fast and quietly, planting flags across the globe. While Western automakers tiptoe into foreign markets with caution, BYD is going all in. From Europe to Latin America, from Southeast Asia to Africa, its presence is growing, and fast. In Europe, BYD's electric buses are already operating in major cities, praised for both performance and price. The company's passenger vehicles are gaining traction too, especially in environmentally conscious countries like Norway and the Netherlands. These aren't test runs, they're full-scale entries backed by solid infrastructure and support. Meanwhile, BYD is capitalizing on opportunities in emerging markets. Countries like India, Brazil, and Thailand are embracing affordable electric options, and BYD's lineup fits perfectly. In places where Tesla's price tag remains out of reach, BYD becomes the natural choice. And it's not just exports. BYD is building factories abroad, in Mexico, Hungary, and beyond, bypassing tariffs and securing supply chains. That kind of global foresight isn't just impressive, it's dangerous for the competition. This isn't a slow creep, it's a calculated takeover, one region at a time. Showdown. The race is no longer theoretical, it's happening now. Tesla, once the lone ruler of the EV kingdom, is facing its greatest challenger yet, and BYD isn't backing down. It has the tech, the pricing, the manufacturing muscle, and the global reach. And it's moving faster than anyone expected. This isn't just a competition between two companies, it's a battle between philosophies. Tesla bets on luxury, brand loyalty, and futuristic promises. BYD bets on practicality, accessibility, and ruthless efficiency. While Tesla talks about Mars, BYD focuses on Earth and the millions of people ready to make the switch to clean driving today. So, who wins? That's not an easy call. Tesla still holds the high ground in innovation and global recognition. But BYD is catching up where it matters most: the roads. One thing is certain: electric vehicles will define the future. And the company that shapes that future might not be the one with the loudest voice, but the one with the smartest strategy. BYD isn't trying to beat Tesla at its game. It's rewriting the rules and daring the world to follow.